So I am going to put them together in a warm welcome for LeeLee Roberts. And she's going to tell you a little bit about herself too. But Cowboy told me a lot about you, and he said, all right, this person knows her way around the stage. She's done this before a couple of times, I guess. Is that true?
I won the Arizona Teenage Fair at 14 years old.
Wow.
Yes, I did. It was very exciting. I had just started playing guitar at 12 years old, and at 14, I entered the Arizona Teenage Fair at the fairgrounds. And as my prize, I got $50.
Wow.
A recording contract.
Wow.
And a 1-week stint at the Shrunken Head Coffee House.
Nice.
On 16th Street in Bethany. Yeah. So
when I was 14, I was in juvenile hall. That's good. All right, let's put them together for LeeLee Roberts.
All right. Woo! While traveling west in a stagecoach, changed my life for good. I saw a sight that struck me like lightning striking wood. Purple mountains, majesty, cathedral of the grand. I knew right then and there I'd be returning to this land. Wyoming, Wyoming, crown jewel of the West. One starry night by campfire light in the heart of Yellowstone, one man stood and said, now this great place I'd like to own. But another man had a better plan, a sight for all to see, and Yellowstone National Park became our legacy. Wyoming, Wyoming, crown jewel of the West. Come rope and ride, hunt and fish, it's all here to do. Starry nights that you can wish on waiting here for you. And if you come across a kid who's traveling out west, you'll know her life has changed for good. Now she's seen the best. Well, it's the first state to give women the right to vote and make it stand. It's the independent spirit and the unspoiled land. Wild things, wild places, 'tis of thee I sing. America the beautiful, God bless Wyoming. Oh, Wyoming, 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 all those wild things. Crown jewel of the West. Doesn't that feel good? Go ahead, try it. Ow! Sounds a little bit like coyotes, except they do a yip, 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 yip. The wolves out there. By the way, I'll be leaving just after Easter and going to Wyoming. My friend Judy, who came tonight, she spent some time there. So I had to do a song. Ooh. Okay, all right. Moving right along, we're going to be moving on a place on Route 66. There's a server that I met there named Billy at a little place called the Chat and Chew. And she had really, really big hair. Big hair, Texas big hair. And she said it made her feel that much closer to God, you know. Anyway, this is called Big Hair. She got big hair. She got long arms. Carries 3 or 4 plates. Oh, with Texas charm. You sit at a counter with swivel stools on Route 66 called the Chat and Chew. She got big hair. She got long arms. She got big hair. She got big hands. And she strums a tune from a western band. She'll pour you coffee with a red lip smile and say, "Hey, honey, come and sit a while." She got big hair. Oh, she got long arms. Yeah, she said big hair puts her that much closer to God. She says a little prayer, then gives a wink and nod. Yeah, she walks with Jesus. Big hair. She got a big heart. And she'll call you honey right from the start. Well, her apron's starched, but it ain't frilly. Her name is Martha, but she goes by Billy. She got big hair. Oh, she got a big heart. Yeah, she said big hair puts her that much closer to God. She says a little prayer, then gives a wink and nod. Yeah, she walks with Jesus. Big hair. She got a big heart. And she'll call you honey right from the start. Well, her apron's starched, but it ain't frilly. Her name is Martha, but she goes by Billy. She got big hair. Oh, she got a big heart. She got big hair. Ooh, she got long arms. She got big hair. She got big hands. She got big hair. Ooh, she got a big, big heart. Big hair. You gotta really treat your servers nice and tip them well. People like that, they oftentimes don't get the appreciation. In fact, you know, that's a great exercise, appreciation. We meet people in the most unusual places. I met a woman in a bus on my way to the Chemo Theater where there was an awards show going on, and her name was Janet McBride, and I came to learn that she was a very famous yodeler, like world famous yodeler, Janet McBride. And I said to her, "You know, Janet, I really wish I could yodel. I'm a jazz musician. Cowgirl jazz is what I call what I do, and I just haven't really been able to get the hang of yodeling. I scat sing. That's what I'm used to doing as a jazz singer." She says, "Oh, you know, darling, you ought to try combining them, scat singing and yodeling. She said, no one's ever done that, and that would be unique. And I went, that's a very good idea. So I wrote this song called the Scat Yodel. Well, we're gonna put this little capo on here. Yeah. To the Chemo Theater in Albuquerque for the Western Music Awards. The cowboys and cowgirls climbed the bus as the driver shouted, all aboard. How was I to know that the status quo would be changing for me right inside? I sat in front of the queen of yodel, her name Janet McBride. I said, oh, Miss Janet, I sure wish I could yodel like you. She said, oh, honey, all you have to do is sing I-oh, I-oh. It's really very simple, don't you know? Well, I confess to Miss Janet, all I'd ever learned to do was my scat singing, cowgirl jazz, ba-da-doo-be-da-doo-ba-da-doo. She said, why don't you combine them and create something brand new? And I found my scat singing yodel, yodel-lodel-lay. Oh, do the scat yodel, yodel-lay, yodel-lodel-lay. I do the scat yodel, yodel-lay, yodel-lodel-lay. Well, now my scat yodel is on the page. It works very well for me. You take a yodel-lodel-lay, yodel-lodel-lay, combine it with a bop-shi-dop and do you that. Well, it's contagious, yodel-lodel-lay, and outrageous, but up-dop-doo-be. Life can change when you ride the range of a bigger point of view. Oh, you do the scat yodel, yodel-lay, yodel-lodel-lay. I do the scat yodel, yodel-lay, yodel-lodel-lay. The scat yodel. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, sometimes those ideas, they just come when you least expect them. You gotta go for it. All right. This is a song I wrote. It's on my new album. It's called Swing Set. It's my homage to my home state of Arizona. I am a native. Arizona, I'm just starting to know you. With your tall saguaro, standing so strong and so still, with your skies big as daydreams and your clouds with silver linings as the sun sets on purple mountains. I wonder why it took me so long to hear the beauty of your desert song, that I swear by the stars in the Arizona nights that I'll always love you. Arizona. Ooh, Arizona. Arizona, I'm just starting to know you, with your trails good for walking or riding horseback for miles, with your red rocks and mountains, with your dust storms and monsoons, and the tumbling tumbleweeds go drifting on by. I wonder why it took me so long to hear the beauty of your desert song, that I swear by the stars in my sweet baby's eyes that I'll always love you. Oh, Arizona. Ooh, Arizona. Arizona. Land of my birth, Arizona. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's also on my, in fact, here's another song that's on my album. I was honored greatly a couple of years ago. It was right before the pandemic started, and my album called Swing Set was honored and given Best Western Swing Album of the Year by the Academy of Western Artists. And most of you know, we musicians need all the encouragement we can get. I brought a few tonight, so if anybody's wanting to take a little piece of tonight home. There was a lot of talent here tonight. I have to tell you, I was very, very impressed. In fact, most of you have stayed. Can we give the other musicians a hand? I want to tell you, I was really impressed. I mean, this is a cut above open mic. It really is. This song is a song that was written by Mel Harker. And when I heard it, I thought it epitomized the style I love to call my music, cowgirl jazz. Sun hanging low in the western sky, breeze blowing softly as a lullaby, horse in a saddle, I love all that cowgirl jazz. Campfire glowing, the sweet smell of sage, coyote howling, a harmonica plays, dancing cactus shadows, I love all that cowgirl jazz. I need cool water, don't fence me in, I wanna roll with the tumbling tumbleweed. I love the sons of the pioneers, prairie dogs in five-part harmony, yodeling. Ba ba doo da dwee da da, sweetie dee ba dee da. What up do ba da da, going me out. Ow 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 wow. I wanna belong to the Red River Valley, riding on a strawberry roan. Come a kai, come a tie, come a yippee-I. Home on the range is where my heart belongs. Yodeling. An old guitar under a silvery moon. Giddy up, round up, rustle up some cowgirl jazz. Why don't you play some of that cowgirl jazz? Don't you know that I love all that cowgirl jazz? That's cowgirl jazz, cowgirl jazz. Oh my goodness, I tell you, you know, I get up here and the hard part is stopping. So you're going to have to kind of let me know about the time here. Yeah. Couple more. I had a request for this one. This is an old South Pacific song done in cowgirl jazz style. It's called You Have to Be Carefully Taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are differently made, and people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late, before you're 6 or 7 or 8, to hate all the people that your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It has to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully Yep, be careful. Be careful out there. Okay, well, it's tough. I'm going to end with this song. I wrote it quite a while ago, but it's really about the oneness between nature and ourselves. And if we can just remember that and decide how we're going to treat our planet so the 7th generation from now can still enjoy it. This features 3 artists, a photographer, an author, and a poet. Electric moon, shine down on me. Give me light so I can see. Don't want to take it for granted. The earth, she's a fragile planet. Fortune teller reads from an outstretched hand. The fate of our future is in our land. Electric moon, shine down on me. Give me light so I can see. Wade in the water till our chest is deep. Ride our wrist to a watery reeds. Current lifts our feet and we float in the sun till our body and mind and spirit are one. Electric moon, shine down on me. Give me light so I can see. To ride the wave, we've got to read it. To save the place, we've got to need it. Spirit child, we've got to feed it. Garden wild, I know you'll agree. We gotta wake up, wake up. Do 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 da da do da do da da do do sweet up do da down. Kill the bird and we kill the song. Kill the song and we won't live long. Remember the story and we strengthen the man. Strengthen the man and we will save our land. Electric moon, shine down on me. Give me that pure pink light that will open my eyes to see. Electric moon, shine down on me. Shine down on me. It's been a true pleasure being with you all tonight. My name's LeeLee. Hope to see you around down the trail. Keep coming back on Monday nights. I'm gonna love this open mic. Electric moon, shine, shine down on me.
LeeLee Roberts.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful set. Thank you. Come on back, please. All right, that was really great.